Let me just check. Devi, say hi to everybody. As every evening, you need to say hi, be polite, say hello. Okay, so what do you think? We're ready? Have a look around. Scenery, everything fine? Yeah? Are we ready to begin? Good. So, hi and namaste and welcome to day 14 of the 21-day cleansing. Today we are going to see the second day on the throat chakra and we are going to see its unbalanced aspects. And obviously after the workshop, after the lecture, we will have the 30 minutes Reiki session as always, which is going to be dedicated to the throat chakra. The first 15 minutes is going to be 2 minutes on each chakra, and then I will use both of my hands to try and connect all of the chakra to the throat for the next 15 minutes, the second 15 minutes. During the session, you will have the sound in the background, which are Tibetan bells, there are mantras, and my recorded affirmation as well. So I hope that everything together can bring some great benefits to all of you. Okay, so just 1 second, please. If we are all ready, we can now start. Okay, so see a question from Susan. If the throat chakra is all about communication from our voice or also through writing? It's also writing. Writing is a big thing actually for the throat chakra, which is an expression of your creativity as well, especially if you're writing some stories or anything, but also writing a letter or writing what you feel. Anything that is written down is the purest form of expression, almost like talking. And as you can see, the throat chakra is all about expression. So writing is a very good thing to do for the throat chakra. It's not only about voice, it's not only verbal. So good question. Thank you very much. If there's any other question, please do not hesitate to ask them, of course, into the comments, and I'm gonna start. Okay, so I think she's gonna do self-service. I thought Devi wanted a lift to the cage, but she flew there finally. Sometimes she understands, she remembers that she has wings and she can go there on her own. Anyway, okay, so let's begin talking about the throat chakra. So just as always, before we begin, this is a spiritual belief and does not replace the opinion of a trained doctor. Okay, so just as a small reminder. And okay, so very quickly going through the basics as well again of the throat chakra. The element is ether. The energy type is energy of sound or vibration. And the sound, the mantra is Ham, so the one that was at the beginning and the one that will be as well at the end during the session. But for mantras, as we always say, just play with your tonality until you find the vibration around the spot of your chakra. And the musical note is G. Now the symbolic animal is the elephant and the metal is mercury. Color is light blue, primary, but any shade of blue, also normal blue, is absolutely good for the throat chakra. And the endocrine glands is the thyroid and parathyroid. Now let's hope that Devi will close her throat chakra, because in these days it's very open. And she will allow us to keep going in silence, please. So the throat chakra is linked to the physical organs of the respiratory system, like bronchi and lungs, and the throat, of course, from the name, the pharynx and the larynx, the upper part of the trachea, the ears, the nuca, the mouth, the teeth, and is also in control of the lymph gland. Just 1 second and I'll be right back. Okay, so Devi is in the cage. Let's see if she's gonna stay in or not. probably. Sorry about that. Sorry for the break, let's say. Okay, so the physical correlation of this chakra are respiratory disorders and like bronchitis, asthma, or cold, sore throat, or cough, and pharyngitis, the laryngitis, ear disorders, and labyrinthitis, and mouth and teeth problems as well, and thyroid imbalance. So those are all signs that you can start looking at around yourself uh, to understand if your throat chakra is actually open or not. Uh, those are all the physical correlation that you might find for that. So, case. We can now move to the psycho-emotional correlation of the throat chakra. Now here is about the difficulty in communication, obviously, and verbal expression. And it's almost like feeling the knot of in the throat, the classic way of saying that when we are not able to say something, we feel it blocks the throat. So that's the knot in the throat is our actual throat chakra. And inability to express one's truth and creativity, and fear of not being understood or not liked, and the tendency to avoid interpersonal contact by withdrawing into one's pride, also as not to suffer rejection from others, and also tendency to lie. Tendency to lie is a sign of the throat chakra blocked or closed or unbalanced. Sorry, just cannot see your comments at the moment for some issues. Let me just get onto the live. So in case you have any question, I can always see you. Starting now to bring some benefits. Great. Hopefully I'm back. And thank you, Louise, as well for connecting. Namaste to you. And hopefully now I am ready to keep going with no interruption. Okay, so the front aspect of this chakra. Now, the front aspect of this chakra is the when there is an imbalance in the front chakra, the malfunctioning of the front aspect can indicate the fear of suffering the criticism from others without knowing how to face them or without being able to react with diplomacy. So the inability to come into contact with others through communication is therefore also reflected in the disharmonious of this vortex. See a question? I'll come back to you in 1 second. It is extremely important in creative activities, like in oratory, in singing, in teaching, and in all those occupations in which personal truth and values must be manifested externally. So the condition of this chakra informs us the ability to let others know what we know, in addition to our value and our personality. So it's also the power of teaching, not only the power of talking. So I see a question from Susan. What about oversharing? Very, very good question. Oversharing is probably an imbalance again on our throat chakra, and is probably just the opposite side. So it's not having it too open, because I don't quite like some of the people say it's way too open, and I don't believe that it's possible to have a chakra which is way too open. Oversharing might be caused by some imbalance somewhere else, or around the throat chakra as well. So it might be like a protective reaction that we have caused by some trauma before. So we like to share more because we are protecting ourselves. So I think that to understand exactly what the oversharing comes from, you need to go to the root and understand why you are oversharing. And I have, depending on people, I'm not easy sharing. If I meet someone right away, it's very difficult that I opens up and I overshare. But as soon as I feel very comfortable with someone, I will start oversharing, but like crazy, probably way too much. I'm probably gonna start to be even more too bit annoying. And I do see it not as my throat chakra being too open. I see it as it's very closed, and I know that I have difficulties of expressing myself. So when I get to the person that I feel comfortable expressing myself, I will just open up and just overshare every single thing I'm feeling, seeing, and hearing. So I know that my issue is because I have this aspect of me which is very difficult to share, and that's up the weight on myself. And then when I'm able, I'm just gonna try and balance it up, oversharing to a single person, that poor person that has to stand me after. So you probably should try and investigate why are you oversharing, and also, are you doing it with everyone? Are you doing it with specific people? And if you are doing it with specific people, who are they? What are they? What's their configuration into your life? What they are all about? What's about them into your life? What their position? So try to investigate. I'm 100% almost sure that is gonna be some blockage around expression, because obviously oversharing it's full expression, but the cause of the oversharing is the one that you need to find out. Okay, I hope I covered it. So now let's move to the posterior aspect of the chakras. So for those of you maybe who missed few others day before, most of the chakra except the crown and the roots are double. So we have the front and the posterior, and they have all different aspects. So now we are going to see the posterior aspect, and in presence of this harmonious motion around the posterior chakra, we can trace the pride with which the subject tries to mask the lack of self-esteem in professional matter. So a lot about professional here, which can lead to victimization, and moreover, we can trace the fear of failure in this vortex. So if you are afraid of failure, big time, that's around that's your back throat chakra. And through Vishuddha, which is the throat chakra, the thoughts, ideas, and concepts coming from other individual, from other dimensions, from other aspects of being are assimilated. So if this chakra is weak, the person could be influenced by the opinions of others without being able to carefully evaluate them. So on the contrary, if the chakra is strong, it will be able to count on the ability to open with discernment to the information coming from outside. So is also receiving information. The posterior chakra is not only about expressing it, it's also about receiving and assimilate them. So when the throat chakra is out of alignment, you will see problems developing these aspects of the body. On the emotional level, you might feel some anxiety, maybe like you have lost faith, or shyness, or shame, and you might feel poisoned or something like desperate, like you're drawing or choking. And you might feel inhibited, like you can't express yourself, and you'll feel like you are not inspired to create, and you will feel almost paralyzed, maybe terrified to speak, like you are bursting from the inside out, like a pressure cooker, and like you are holding back. Now, no thinking, speaking, and living is in alignment with your own personal inner truth. So if you do think, speak, and live contrary to your inner truth, that's completely smashing down your throat chakra. This is a very important one, and is a very difficult concept as well to understand, because most of the people think they are aligned with their personal truth, but I discovered myself that I wasn't actually. when I understood what was my real truth and what this concept means. So, for example, something that could be, uh, let's say, a very small example to make you understand this concept is when maybe you are with few people and you are deciding on where to go next, your next destination or site or restaurant or whatever it is. And most of the people want to go and eat Italian, but you don't like Italian much, you prefer to eat French or whatever. But because you see so many people are saying let's go for Italian, you will just say like, oh yeah, I like Italian, let's go for Italian. But by saying so, you are not actually saying your truth. And that's a very good example. So even though you're saying let's go for Italian because you don't want to start a discussion maybe on where to go or create any problem, but at the same time you are blocking your throat chakra because you're not talking your truth. You have not being authentic. You have said something to please other around, not yourself. Of course, with that, I'm not saying that you have to force people to go and eat French because you like French. It's not about that, but it's more about expressing it. It's about pulling it out and bringing it out to the other beings around you and just, let them know, oh, maybe, yeah, of course, let's go for Italian this evening, though I really much like more the French kitchen, It's only question of expressing your truth. It's not question of forcing others to do what you want to do. Is more about expressing that. That's the throat chakra. So I hope that was clear enough and I have managed to explain it. And try to think about it. And if you start to bring your awareness during your day once in a while onto your day-by-day life, and you try and assess your action and reaction and talks and thoughts and the way of living and whatever you do, try to assess them and ask yourself, is that me? Is that actually aligned with me? Is that exactly my truth? Is that what I thought? Did I say what I was thinking? And you will probably find out that many times you are actually not aligned with your truth, and that's why then we have an issue with our expression. Since I discovered it and I've learned how to be kind of more honest, let's say, even if it's not really like being more honest, it's being more open, expressive. I have made so much progresses onto my throat chakra. So very important point. Now, other people not seeing, hearing, acknowledge your internal truth and not seeing it as valid. This especially involves not being listened to and not being heard. So now also gossiping and complaining can cause the throat chakra to come out of alignment. It's because in the act of complaining, you are not actually going with your personal integrity and personal traits, because you acknowledge from the inside that there are something you are really unhappy about. So something you want to have changed, and yet you don't do anything to change it. So complaining is one of the worst enemy for the throat chakra. Okay, I see a question from Susan. So how about those who are very forceful, controlling with their voice, like authority figures, but they are out of alignment, like when they say, do as I say, not as I do? Yeah, that's probably, I see there's probably more than one unbalanced chakra over there. And it could be that, they raise the voice because they have a very strong root chakra, which is very instinct and power. Like they need to feel in charge, they need to feel powerful, and that might just move this kind of energy from the root chakra up to the throat chakra, which might be quite balanced and open, and that will allow them to express whatever they feel. And if that in that moment they feel this imbalance on the root chakra, and it makes them feel so much animal and power maniac, like they want to be powerful, they want to be on top of everyone else, then they might express it with a stronger voice. But I don't see it like a possible imbalance or something wrong with the throat chakra when someone actually raised the voice. That might comes from other from other chakras. So anger might come from another chakra, pushing up the throat to raise the voice. So I don't see it as an imbalance only around the throat chakra, because you might actually if you raise your voice, you want to be heard. So that might be something that goes around the throat chakra because of the issue of not being heard. So someone raising the voice might actually have had a trauma in the past. I'm just trying now to think about many possibilities. If I don't have the subject and I don't know the subject, it's difficult. But if they had a trauma in the past and no one was actually hearing them, no one was actually paying attention to what they said, no one actually ever validated them, then now that they are older, with this experience on their energy system, they might feel the need of raise their voice to be heard, to be more aggressive on the way they are expressing themselves. If it's something like is a constant and they always do it, it might be now part almost like of their character, but it's probably just an imbalance which has been within them for a very long time. So again, we need to investigate on the cause. And well, I hope I had actually answered your question, because it's sometimes I go by instinct as well, and the main thing for me when I deal with imbalances and when I deal with myself and others as well is always to try and find the root, what causes that imbalance, what causes that behavior. And sometimes we might allocate it or associate it with a specific chakra because of the argument, like the voice is throat chakra, but it could come actually from some previous trauma. So we need always to find out the roots, and that's the most important thing on healing as well, because if I'm just trying to heal your throat chakra, which might be just a side effect of another imbalance, I might never be able to actually sort out the problem because I'm healing the wrong one. It's like curing the side effect rather than the cause of it. Anyway, now I'm going too long with this argument. I love questions so much, so thank you very much for asking me. So any question, please just keep writing them down. And the V is about too willing to sleep. Okay, so we are almost at the end, and then we'll move on to the Reiki session. So contradiction and negative thinking, especially doubt, is a stronger antagonist of the throat chakra. So doing this because you have to do it, so instead of doing something because you want to do it. If you do something just dishonest or in contradiction with your own conscious, your throat chakra will reflect that immediately. So also being honest with yourself, or at least online with yourself. And chronic negativity, it's a super killer for the throat chakra, especially in the form of negative thinking, makes especially the throat chakra out of alignment. You need to look at chronic negativity like toxicity, your own and the one of others as well. So it's not only about our own one. If you are surrounded by many negative beings and you constantly receive negativity from them, that will affect your energy as well. So something needs to be done. Maybe spending less time with negative people and try to find new friends, new people to spend quality time with that are more positive. And it is not an expression process that enables you to bleed yourself clean. What does it mean? And then you feel poorer. It's not question of being able just to talk to people to clean and purify our throat chakra. It's more like poison that you are drinking and putting into your body every day, and your body loses the capacity to filter it. So every time we do something against our truth, we are slowly poisoning ourselves. Now, if your throat chakra is closed or blocked, you have normally a quiet voice and physically, and your voice won't be loud. You won't express your authentic feelings, and you will keep them inside. You are constantly afraid to share your truth with people you love, to fear of what it will happen, what it will cause by sharing your emotion and feeling with them. And you might be afraid to express your creativity, and maybe you were told, for example, when you were young, that you cannot sing, you are not able to sing, and from there you stop singing all in once, and you never done it anymore, and maybe you are one of the best singers in the world, but because of that you stopped singing. And this is all for me on the throat chakra this evening. If you do have any question, please, of course, do not hesitate to write them down in the comments. If they are personal questions, you can always write them to me personally, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. For those of you who are used to the sessions, you know exactly what we will do now, so it's now the time to find your relaxing spot where you can stay undisturbed for the next 30 minutes or so. For anyone watching the recorded video, Reiki will descend on you anyway, even if you didn't see it live, because I will program Reiki to descend on any viewers from live or the recorded video. Recorded video, you can just pause it and get into your position, and then as soon as you are ready, just play back, and Reiki will start descending on you from the moment the Tibetan bells will begin playing for about 30 minutes. Obviously, Reiki will only come to you if you accept it. So if you don't want that, you can watch the video without receiving it. It's all up to you. It's all up to the receiver. Great. Hopefully you are all nice, set and relaxed. And you can start to bring your awareness towards your breath. And remember now that your lungs and bronchi are governed by your throat chakra. Have a deep inhale and bring healing energy through your throat chakra, with the air going in while it goes down to the lungs, filling them up to the top, raising up your belly as well. And follow it with a big full exhale, long and slow, feeling all the unwanted energy and imbalances going out from your throat chakra with your exhale. Have another deep inhale, fill up your lungs to the top and your belly, followed up by a long, slow, deep exhale. Feel every sensation of every second while you are exhaling. Have another deep, big inhale and feel the cold air bringing freshness inside you. And full exhale, releasing warmth to the universe. If you haven't done so, you can close your eyes and visualize a blue light surrounding you, and you feel pure, honest, and true. The blue light is moving above your head, starting descending up onto your crown chakra, making you feel relaxed. The light is now moving down onto your face, covering up your cheeks, your mouth, your tongue, your nose, your eyes, your forehead, your ears, making them feel very relaxed. The blue light is going down onto your neck and shoulders, making them very soft and relaxed. Your arms are falling down, your hands are very relaxed, and your fingers are letting go. Your hips are melting, your chest and belly gently moving with every breath. Your hips, your thighs, your calves are melting completely, making you feel totally relaxed. Your feet are falling down, pulled by the gravity, and the light is now all over yourself, surrounding you in a very nice blue color. You are now fully relaxed. Stay in relaxation for the next 30 minutes while Reiki will flow in you. Enjoy. My Reiki flow strong in you and serve the highest good to you and your throat chakra. Thank you for allowing me to send you Reiki. Thank you for being here. I speak truth. I listen to truth. I am the pure eternal consciousness and bliss. compassion toward others. My intention is always clear and noble when I speak. I don't engage in gossips and criticism. I am grounded. I am full of creative ideas. I am pure awareness. I have access to my higher self for guidance and support. I am open to receiving messages from my angels. I don't interrupt others while they speak. I am peaceful. What I do it with full conviction and dedication. I am honest and authentic in my speech and actions. I am confident about myself. I am the pure, eternal consciousness and bliss. I am not scared to speak my mind. I trust others. My voice is clear and powerful. I feel compassion toward others. My intention is always clear and noble when I speak. I don't engage in gossips and criticism. I am grounded. I am full of creative ideas. I am pure awareness. I have access to my higher self for guidance and support. I am open to receiving messages from my angels. I don't interrupt others while they speak. I do it with full conviction and dedication. I am honest and authentic in my speech and actions. I am confident about myself. I have a sharp mind. I speak truth. I listen to truth. I am the pure, eternal consciousness and bliss. I am not scared to speak my mind. I trust others. My voice is clear and powerful. I feel compassion toward others. My intention is always clear and noble when I speak. I don't engage in gossips and criticism.
am pure awareness. I have access to my higher self for guidance and support. I am open to receiving messages from my angels. I don't interrupt others while they speak. I am peaceful. What I do it with full conviction and dedication. I am honest and authentic in my speech and actions. I am confident about myself. I have a sharp mind. compassion toward others. My intention is always clear and noble when I speak. I don't engage in gossips and criticism. I am grounded.
And now, slowly and gently, start to make your way back to your physical body. Take the time you need and start to make your way back. Maybe start with some small movements, like fingers and toes. And when you feel the time is ready, you can move to larger movements, like arms and legs, and gently stretch your body, getting back in contact with the physical realm. And when the time feels ready for you, no rush, you can fully come back and gently open your eyes. I hope Reiki will serve the highest good to each of the viewers and each of the amazing beings helping me, supporting me, and following me. I am very grateful for being able to be here every day and send Reiki to so many amazing people. So I just want to say thank you very much all for being present. Thank you very much for allowing me to send you Reiki. As always, I hope it's gonna serve you the highest benefit, and I will see you tomorrow on day 15 with remedies for the throat chakra. For today, namaste. Oh, thank you very much, Hitam. Thank you very much, Elliot. Thank you very much, Susan. Thank you very much, Louise, especially all of you for being here into the live. And if Louise is still here, I hope she is. Or actually, sorry, Susan, I see you are still here. Amazing. And I just wanted to add one thing to your point, to your question, the last one, because it came in to my mind during the session. So when you were saying, do as I say and not as I do, that's probably one of the biggest signs of an imbalance on being aligned with your personal truth. Because when you are capable of pushing an order to someone else that you are actually not even able to follow yourself, you are not being true. You are not being authentic. you have not been yourself fully. You are just doing something because maybe you know that that way is right, or most of the people think is right, but inside you for yourself is not. So you are not actually doing it, but you are imposing it on others. So it's not following your own personal truth. So I think that could be a very big killer for the throat chakra. That came to me during the session, so I just wanted to share it before going. Thank you very much again. Now I'm gonna go. Have a nice morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever it is, wherever you are in the world. Light and love to all of you. Thank you.